Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Dumpster Diaries. As always, I am your host, Justin Allen, and I am here with...
Moses Wartooth.
And we're going to start off with some interesting stories for you today. Moses, I think you actually want to take the lead on this one. You're the one who brought it to my attention.
Yeah, it's another thing about people just trying to make a living in life. You gotta cut them a little slack, maybe. But we like to start off with a little more entertaining thing and not just get so drilled into depression shit, which we're trying to eliminate that whenever possible. Sometimes it can't be avoided, but
AKA stay away from American politics as much as possible.
Yeah, it's just a repetitive cycle. So yeah.
Yeah, man, it's an entertaining story to say the least, man. But I'm gonna try to talk, guys. But if you can't tell, I'm a little bit under the weather and I got a pretty sore throat. But we're gonna try to get through this in one piece. But Moses, go ahead and just hit us with this story that I find to be very entertaining. So. Let's go with it.
Let's go ahead and watch the video.
Let's get right to our top story tonight. A drug takedown of dealers in Central Texas. Clifton police have arrested 10 people for allegedly selling and or trafficking methamphetamine.
It's the result of a 7-month sting dubbed Operation Blizzard. The police department's investigation started at the Clifton Dairy Queen, hence the operation's name. It's where 2 people of interest eventually led to 10 behind bars.
In the city of Clifton, police officers are making sure nothing goes unnoticed.
We're a small department, but we've got some very observant officers.
From a once dog problem to illegal gambling, Chief Chris Blanton and his team aren't leaving any tip uninvestigated.
Any town that says they don't have a drug problem is not being logical, because every town has a drug problem.
Tips from citizens is exactly what led them to their latest case. Since June 2023, the Clifton Police Department has been working on Operation Blizzard, targeting trafficking of meth.
The reason we called it Operation Blizzard is because it started with some employees at our local Dairy Queen.
The Clifton location off Avenue G is where the meth was being sold, according to Blanton. That location led them to several other places and what he calls dealers.
What started out as a couple guys that worked there selling methamphetamines turned into a pretty big operation, kind of scattered all over Clifton.
The 7-month operation included undercover drug buys in drug-free zones, too. Texas law automatically enhances the crime from a state jail offense to a third-degree felony.
We wanted to be able to show that these guys aren't just, this is a one-time thing. I was in a bind for money and sold drugs one time. This was a multiple buy operation for multiple different people, which showed a pattern of behavior, which we can show in court that, hey, these guys were dealing drugs. They are drug dealers.
It's the work that Blanton hopes sends a clear message.
If you want to sell drugs, probably shouldn't come to Clifton.
Dude, Clifton sounds dope.
Literally, I got it.
Well, I did reach out to Dairy Queen headquarters for a comment about the crimes allegedly committed on their property by their former employees. I have not heard back at this time. The 10 that have been charged could face between 2 to 10 years in prison.
Damn. 10 people, huh? Holy shit, so Dairy Queen's in the bit. Well, I guess Dairy Queen's not, but
no, they declined to comment on it, too. They're like, we're not involved in this shit.
It reminds me of like the Los Pollos Hermanos, like from Breaking Bad or whatever.
That's dude, I guarantee you that's where they got the idea.
They're like, hey, we could just sell this shit out the window.
They were watching Breaking Bad and they were like, dude.
Bro, like Clifton, Texas, like I'm sure it's a one-horse town in Central Texas. But
I'm sure it is.
That place sounds fucking entertaining.
Their shit went from a dog problem to illegal gambling to a meth ring. They're really moving on up in the world.
All those fucking slot machines being loaded up and shit. I was like, holy fuck, dude. It seems like a cool
Those look like
place.
some pretty nice like slot machines.
Yeah, like it's not like a cheap operation. Like they really care about their customers over there, dude. Holy shit, man. But I like the name of it. It was Operation Blizzard.
Yeah.
You know? So, I mean.
The cops got a chuckle out of that one. Like,
I'm just saying, anytime I've been to a Dairy Queen, like drove by, I've never really seen anybody like waiting in line. You know, like, well, at least the one in our town. Like, I've never seen it busy. So I just imagine these cops are like, why the fuck is Dairy Queen all of a sudden busy?
Yeah.
You know, it's just lines right around. But I want to know, how long were they doing it? And then how much did they make?
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, it said that the police investigation lasted over 7 months. So who knows how long before that it had been going on.
Yeah.
Probably a pretty good while.
Yeah, because you're never going to admit that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Anytime you get caught, you're like, this is my first time. I had no idea.
Yeah, oh yeah, officer, whoa, what is that? You know what I mean? I've never done that before in my life.
And like he said, he was like, this is not a one-time thing. They were not just in a bind. They were like, they were dealers.
I'm hurting for money.
Yeah.
You know, like these guys are dealers. I like how the guy was like, anybody who says their town doesn't have a drug problem is basically full of shit.
That's like the most honest comment I've heard in a while.
Damn, yeah.
Because it don't matter. It doesn't matter if your town has one stop sign. People are doing drugs in the town.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it's even, well, arguably it could be even worse because if there's nothing to do, you're going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, us coming from a small town,
dude,
we can attest to that. I mean,
anytime I stop at a fucking gas station in our town, it's like a high school reunion, man.
Yeah.
Like I ran into one guy, actually, I told you this story. I ran into one guy like a week ago, man, and he came up to me, he talked to me. And he was like having a conversation, and it was until he made a comment about his name. Then I was like, oh, fuck, I know who this guy is. But he looked, I'm not even fucking, he looked 10 plus years older than me.
So up until then, you just thought it was a random person talking to you?
Yeah, I just thought it was a crackhead. And I know the guy, and the guy's done like a shit ton of hard drugs, but like hard drugs, man, like they'll age you. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna like, and I think he was like really spun out on like crystal and shit. Fuck it, probably going to Dairy Queen. I don't know.
DQ.
That's what I like about Texas. I bet it was dope, man.
I'm sure it was.
Talk about convenient. Like if that's your thing, that's what you like to do. Talk about being convenient. You know what I mean? Like that's like. How did I mean, I don't know. You can't keep secrets anymore in today's age. You know what I mean? So like. They're going to tell, somebody's going to make a joke to somebody. It's going to get out somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Another, you know what I mean?
Well, plus, I mean, hard drug users are not very reliable, or they have a tendency to let shit slip out.
Like addicts.
Yeah.
So, you know? Like, not talking about it's New Year's and we'll have a toot. It's more of like, I hear voices
They're
when
like,
I walk
it's
around.
6 a.m. It's time for my first hit. Like, I was awakened by my need to use an illicit substance.
I need my medicine.
Yeah.
It's like Jack Black in Tropic Thunder. He's just bitching about his vitamins and stuff. I do love the scene where like that bat snatches that shit out of his hand and then it falls out of the tree and he's like, you OD'd, you little fucker. And he just like bites into it and rips it open. And then like the dudes are like, that's a fucking bat. And he's like, I need my vitamins. He's like turning into like a monster. Dude, that was such a great movie, man.
It was.
Oh, man.
Yeah, people that use that kind of shit to that extent.
Yeah. But that's, like I said, that's some nasty.
I don't understand it.
That's some nasty shit, man. Like,
it is.
I've read about it like in like medical literature and stuff like that, man. Like the levels of dopamine that it produces, like it's almost like incomparable to like anything else. Like you can't, like it's insane. Like I remember I was reading something, they were breaking down like, say like whatever your favorite alcoholic beverage is, like whether it's like a vodka tonic or like a fucking Heineken or whatever, like that initial sense of like, I don't want to call it euphoria, but that good feeling that comes out, that dopamine rush or whatever. They did it for like an alcoholic drink. They did it for sex too. And you see these like high levels like on the chart. And it's like, oh yeah, like it's getting, your dopamine's up there. And then they're like, this is what meth does. And it's just, it's literally like 100 times higher. Like
so
nothing comparable.
Are you saying that like the usage of the drug in your head creates that?
Yes.
Or is it the actual drug itself?
It puts your...
like the anticipation of doing the drug?
No. So once you ingest the drug, it puts your brain into overdrive and it forces your body to mass produce dopamine, which is actually like one of the fundamental keys to addiction. And all addiction, not just with drugs.
And then after that,
then you crash really hard.
Yeah.
And then nothing, and it's fucked up because then you go back to your baseline, which is like way fucked up compared to everybody else's. So normal shit isn't as appealing. So that's how you get people who are like super into like hard drugs where they don't want to have sex or things just don't seem entertaining. Like they don't care about going to like a family function or hanging out with friends, like where they would normally have a shit ton of fun. Like it would just be like, I just care about that one thing because that one thing is going to be so much better than any of this.
Then they become just fixated on whatever the hell they're addicted to, or whatever it is.
Then there's a bunch of other physiological issues that come with it, as far as like, the the dependency that can occur from it. Damn, dude, I'm starting to sound like RFK Jr. right now, dude. Yeah, like,
Just keep talking. It'll sound better as it goes.
It does get better if I keep going. But yeah, so no, it's a sad thing, man. But the DQ story is fucking entertaining, to say the least, man.
Oh yeah,
I just like to think they were sitting around like smoking a blunt and like they were watching Breaking Bad together and they were just like, yo, we can do this.
Oh, I thought you meant the cops were smoking a blunt. They were like, Operation Blizzard.
Yeah, well, that could be it too, man. But I don't know. Anyway, speaking of drugs, so we have another story that is about drugs being busted and
yeah, and this one is on like a whole, which we don't know how much methamphetamine, but based on the fact that they didn't tell us how much it was, I'm gonna assume that it wasn't that much, because if it's a lot, they're always bragging about it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
This story is like a shitload.
Yeah, this is like literally, I think they, in the video we're gonna watch, they talk about gallons, but if you convert it in weight, it's 1.4 metric tons.
Yeah.
So a metric ton being 2,000 pounds. So might as well just we'll round it up and say what, 3,000 pounds?
Yeah.
All right. Fucking let's roll that footage.
Top story here at 4 involves 4 suspected drug traffickers who are facing federal charges now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Gordon.
And I'm Brittany Falkers. Now, those 4 people with suspected ties to a Mexican crime organization have been arrested in the Portland area. They were caught hauling 370 gallons of liquid heroin. John Adams has been following this story for us and joins us live now. John.
Yeah, Brittany and Tim, the individuals were arrested at a Motel 6 in Tigard on January the 25th. Officers there seized 2 guns from a motel room, along with 8 55-gallon barrels of liquid heroin from the back of a U-Haul.
God damn.
Police arrested 4 men accused of trafficking huge amounts of drugs. Federal agents said they found them hauling liquid heroin from Yakima, Washington to the Portland area. Officials say they received a tip that these 4 men rented a U-Haul truck in Yakima on January the 24th to deliver a large shipment of drugs for the cartel. Investigators began tracking the 26-foot U-Haul in a red pickup truck traveling together on I-84 near Bonneville, Oregon. The 2 vehicles briefly stopped in a commercial parking lot in Beaverton before heading to a Motel 6 in Tigard. Investigators witnessed the men entering room 115 at the motel. After obtaining a search warrant, members of the Washington County Sheriff's Tactical Negotiations Team entered the room and detained 5 people. They found 2 guns, and a canine then alerted officers to the 8 55-gallon barrels of liquid heroin stored in the U-Haul.
Not at all. That's why I say this is extremely unusual. We've never seen this before.
We asked Chris Gibson with the High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area Program if heroin in liquid form is something their agency has seen before.
It's a huge concern. It's something new. We'll continue to monitor it and try and make sense of what it means.
One of the men told investigators that he was to receive $10,000 for delivering the drugs and had previously spent time in a Mexican prison for drug activity. According to court documents, drug trafficking organizations are attempting to increase profit margins by transporting liquid forms of heroin. It's also common to see traffickers operating in teams so they can travel long distances with fewer stops, have a lookout for law enforcement, and have extra protection. The 4 men have been charged with possessing heroin with the intent to distribute. Well, 2 of those men were supposed to make an appearance in federal court in Portland earlier this afternoon, but we're not at that court date. We're still trying to figure out why that schedule was changed.
What a surprise.
Just post bail and got the fuck out of town, dude.
Yeah. The cartel bailed them out.
Sure, yeah.
And they're probably back in Mexico loading up another U-Haul to ready to go back.
Just ready to fucking go, man. Keep going, man. So that's a shit ton of heroin, man.
Yeah. I don't know anything about liquid heroin, but I'm assuming just a little dab will do you. Like,
yeah. Yeah, well, getting it back to like a powder form wouldn't even be all that difficult chemistry-wise, but I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense. In some ways, it's, I would imagine, more cost-effective to transport.
Yeah, because it's just barrels of liquid. I guess that it would take a while, but what if they just put it in fucking 5-gallon like water jugs and like they were a water shipment?
I don't know. I mean, fuck, that's just the one they caught. Like, who knows how many have actually, like, made it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's, like, more,
Oh, yeah.
But, because we don't really see, like, where we're from, we don't really see like a lot of heroin.
No.
But I will say this, that growing up, say 15 years ago, I never heard of anyone ever even having access to it, and now that's a little different.
Really?
Yeah, I know a few people. I've met a few people who have like done it. I know a few people who know people who are like in those circles, but those circles aren't that big where we're at. But we're also like in a very rural community too.
People
But,
just like meth around here.
oh yeah, but when I went to like fucking Portland, Maine, dude, I mean like the inside city, like city center of like Portland, amazing. They keep that shit clean, dude. But dude, you drive like 5 miles outside that shit, dude. I mean, it looks like the shit you see like in California and stuff,
Or New
man.
York.
Yeah, and it's just literally like needles in the streets and shit like that. I mean, that's how Houston was when I went downtown
Well,
Houston.
All that shit's just getting worse. So
So I don't know, but yeah, it's just like how those they're just like all acting surprised, like, you know, these guys were not at this court date. Like, yeah, no shit.
The judge is like, they told me they would show up. What happened?
My God, can you not trust anyone anymore
Did
these
their
days?
cell phones die? They missed their alarm clock? Oh no.
Must be some sort of explanation. We can get to the bottom of this.
Someone go check on these gentlemen.
I know they're not from here. Maybe they got lost. I guess we'll just wait another 20 minutes, you know. So, but yeah, dude, I don't know. That is a shit ton of heroin.
They said they would like, or I guess that was the one guy claimed he was getting paid $10,000. That seems super cheap.
Yeah.
For what that is.
Yeah, I mean, especially looking at like the amount of time you could probably get for that.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they link it back to being, I mean, well, they said it was in a federal court, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude. That's like damn near the rest of your life. You're going to prison, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, you might be able to get parole.
What if he's an illegal? Are they just going to deport his ass? I mean, what are they?
I mean, we have tons of illegals locked up in fucking prison here for like drug crimes.
Like if he's done shit, I don't know. I feel like if he can get, I don't know.
I mean, it's also a different day and age, but like,
yeah.
I remember like back when they were like trying to take down I've read about like back when they were trying to take down like Pablo Escobar and stuff. Mm-hmm. That was like a big thing. Like the United States government made a deal with the Colombian government of like, if drug traffickers bring drugs into the United States, then the Colombian government would let us extradite them to the United States to be prosecuted, and then we'd put them in our prisons, which I don't necessarily feel all that bad about. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's not like, I don't know, like that's a show of force right there.
I mean, they committed crimes in our country. They should be punished in our country.
Because there's always the argument of like, you know, it costs money to like house prisoners and stuff like that. But it's just like, what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna extradite these guys?
It costs money to house people that got caught with a dime bag of weed.
Yeah.
Like, the people that are doing that level of shit, it's worth spending the fucking money to take them and do whatever needs to be done with them.
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of like sending prisoners back to like these like fucked up countries that.
Like, you know,
probably already
goddamn well, if you send anybody back to Mexico, nothing is going to happen to them.
Fuck no, because they can literally just pay off judges there.
Yeah, plus the cartel literally owns the entire country. Like, total fucking narco state. There's going to be no repercussions of that.
You know, it's crazy is they won't call it that yet, like a narco state, but I think in our lifetime, like Mexico will officially be labeled as an official narco state.
It is by textbook definition of a fucking narco state.
yeah, dude. Like, dude, it's like I was reading about cartel war, like in Juarez, Mexico, or whatever, and like one cartel had paid off like the entire police department in that area in Juarez. So they worked for that cartel, like Cartel A.
Yep.
And Cartel B had paid off the entire army. In that area. So then there would be wars between the police and the army for these like cartels.
And they were basically like, the cartel is the puppet master.
Yes.
Like,
yes. And it's the wildest shit. Like there was a video, like some cartel leader, like I think his son was arrested by like the police, and he sent in the army, and he was like, "Get my son back," and they were like, "Give him back to us." And they showed up. I mean, they showed up in like trucks with like 50 cals.
Oh, dude, that's Black Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
It was called Black Tuesday.
Oh really?
The cartels, like the police kicked in the dude's door, arrested him. He was the son to a cartel leader, like you said. The rest of the cartel were like, nope, fuck that, that's not happening. So they called in, and all the cartels joined, like even enemy cartels joined forces against the Mexican government and just destroyed shit until they fucking let that dude go.
It was like a full out like war zone.
Oh yeah, they had
streets.
They had 50 cal like mounted on the back of trucks. They had armored vehicles. And
eventually they just gave that guy back.
They did.
They were like, fuck this.
Because the entire like they went on. They had the cartel went and basically surrounded the apartment block of where all of their like police and all their leader, like where all their families were, and like we will kill every woman and child, right? Like unless you let that dude go. They had him surrounded. Wild. They were like, we'll burn these buildings down and kill every fucking person. So they were like, they're not playing. So they let him go. Yeah. And then after that, once your country, like once your government has had to give in to an attack like that, you have nothing.
It. Because that's the standard after that.
Exactly.
Like
and
now
they know that's going to work, so they're going to do it again.
Whoo, buddy, we need to do a special episode about like just straight up like cartel wars and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like, we need to do that because I know we done a couple. We did a conspiracy special on Halloween. We did the cannibalism special on Christmas. We're planning a 9/11 one, but I don't think we're gonna release that until like 9/11. Yeah. But like, but yeah, we should do one over
the cartels on Cinco de Mayo.
That would be good. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll start writing it up. Yeah, we'll do it. Cartels on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo.
I'm pretty well versed in cartel shit. So
yeah.
I'm
interesting
interested in that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I recently watched a thing on about all of the guns going into Mexico and how that trade goes. It's extremely interesting.
Yeah, dude. I watched Trafficked with Mariana Van Zeller.
Yeah, that is an awesome show.
Dude, she's so good, man. And she's just really good looking too. I don't know.
That's how she gets interviews with some of those people.
I think so, man. And
that definitely plays a role because she's a woman. She's decent looking.
She's Portuguese.
Yeah.
You know.
And she speaks Portuguese.
She doesn't. I think she speaks a few different languages.
I think she does.
I think she speaks like Spanish, Portuguese. I think maybe like French or some shit too. Or something. But she's real good. But she did an entire episode about how guns are trafficked from America into Mexico. And she even uncovered how like the Los Angeles Police Department was seizing guns on the streets and then selling them to be shipped to the cartels. Yeah, dude. And it's just dirty as fuck, man. And I'm like,
because they were selling their own equipment.
yeah, dude. And it's like if you haven't checked that show out, ladies and gentlemen, like Trafficked, it's on Nat Geo.
It's awesome.
It's good, man. I think she's on her 3rd season right now.
It's
fourth
because she just had one. She's like in the middle of a new season now.
Oh, really?
She was just on Joe Rogan. I've listened to that podcast a couple weeks ago.
God damn, dude. There's times where I watch her stuff and I'm like, oh shit, like fucking sitting in bed, like, oh god, you know.
Look out behind you.
Run, bitch, run. You know. What is that? That's a scary movie.
Yeah.
He's like, if you had any last words to say with her, what would it be? He's like interviewing Shorty. He's like, run, bitch, run. But yeah, it's a good show, man. I like it. But yeah, no, fuck it. I think Cinco de Mayo we'll do like a cartel special. You wanna wear costumes?
Cartel.
I was thinking ponchos and sombreros. Is that too much?
Not anymore. I mean, it's already been said. So
well, that's out there.
Spoken into fruition.
We'll see what's up. At a minimum, we're getting a margarita machine in here, and we'll fucking just make margaritas for Cinco de Mayo.
I'll have a stuffed chihuahua.
Oh man. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we'll write that shit up. I think that'll be a good one, man. Anyway, so continue on with some of the videos. I think it's time to move on to the next subject, man.
Yeah, drugs are bad.
This is a subject I want to do. We talked about it in our last episode a little bit when we accused Bob Barker of being in the X Games. Which, correct me, it was Bob Burnquist, the skateboarder, not Bob Barker, the game show host. But anyway, so we were like talking about videos and stuff in that last episode. We didn't have them prepared and stuff, so I went and we got them pulled up. But the first video I want to show is the accident that skateboarder Jake Brown from Australia had, and it was actually X Games 13. And this is pretty bad.
It's brutal.
Yeah. But we'll go ahead and just play the video and let you guys see it.
What do you think we can expect from Jake right now? He's going for the 720 to a big 540. Oh, he's gone! Kidding me!
God damn, bro.
The shoes.
Slam we've ever seen.
And you gotta think of how tight those shoes probably were on him. You know what I mean?
It's like one of those moments where you just, what can you do? Nothing.
you watch it in slow, the moment of impact, it's like feet, ass, and then I go like that. You can actually pause it to where my chin almost hits down here.
Cool.
But there was no real pain involved. It's kind of weird. I was the first there. He wasn't breathing.
Oh my God, like I just ran, like me and Jason Ellis, just ran right towards him. And he was laying there on his face.
He's dead.
That's some good friends. Yeah. Oh shit, he's dead.
A couple dudes were like, you should have been dead and stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm not.
That is awesome.
I like his attitude about it.
Yeah.
There's no way he could be standing up for that.
I don't see how he's walking.
Get up, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
Unbelievable.
Jake Brown got up and walked away from something like that.
Jake always gets up.
The way that his body accordioned and his shoes flew off, and I mean, looked like he must have snapped his neck, snapped his leg. It's unbelievable. I wouldn't have survived, no way.
Yeah, dude.
Hearing Tony Hawk describe that's funny. Like.
That dude was fucked up, man. Like, I mean, he walked off, but I remember reading into it and watching interviews. He had so many injuries from that. Like, I mean, I think there was like broken bones. I think there was internal bleeding. I think he had like a ruptured spleen or something. Like, it was a lot of shit, man.
I think that's one of those things that's like so catastrophic. Whenever it happens, you don't even realize what's going on, and you just walk it off.
Yeah.
And then like probably 5 minutes later, he was like just done.
Well, I'm sure having tens of thousands of people in a stadium probably like gives you some more adrenaline where you're like, I can't be a bitch right now, you know? I'd be like, fuck that. I'd be like, call that fucking stretcher over here. Get me out of here. Like, you know?
Like, wheel me away, guys. Come on.
Yeah, dude. Those ramps, man, those roll-ins are fucking high, dude. Because they're significantly higher than the quarter pipe that you see at the end that they launch off of. And I remember I was at a Van skate park one time, and they had one. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say not as high as they had them at the X Games, but it was high as fuck, man. And I want to say probably pushing like close to like, if you got to the top of the roll-on, like probably pushing close to a 3-story building. And I walked the stairs, got up there, and I was like, fuck no. Like, I turned around and like walked off. Yeah.
There's no way.
I mean, I was also like 17 and like could really do shit. And I was like, there's hell no way, man. Like, once you get into like that big vert shit, that big air, like extreme vert, that's where it starts to get a little like dicey for me. Because you do shit like that, you pull away, man, and like you're coming straight down, dude, and that's gonna hurt like hell.
Oh yeah.
Fucking but I'm surprised he lived, to be honest with you, dude. But I remember, because I watched X Games 13 live as a kid in 07, and dude, I remember watching that. I was sitting in the living room, and I was just like, oh, fuck, did I just watch someone die? You know, it's like, you know. But X Games 10 was dope, man. But the way Tony Hawk was describing it, like you said, is just, it's like his body just like an accordion. And, you know,
I wouldn't have survived.
Shoes blew off, all that shit, you know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Very few times, I can only think of one other time actually that I've ever seen a video of an action, like somebody getting hit so hard they get knocked, like their shoes come off.
Yeah, it's like a cartoon.
Yeah.
You know, like literally it's like Coyote and
like that shit that you just don't, that just doesn't happen.
You know? But yeah, man, so Tony Hawk's a hardcore dude too, man. Did you ever hear about the exchanges that him and Tom Segura have?
No.
So him and Tom Segura, like the comedian, are friends. And so Tom Segura had like a injury. He like broke his arm or whatever a while back and had to have surgery and all this shit. So he sent like the x-ray, like a picture of it or whatever to Tony Hawk and was like, oh, like basically like fucking with him. But he was just like, oh, look how badass I am.
Yeah.
And then like, I think a month or two later, Tony Hawk got in an accident because he has an entire skate park at his house. It's dope, man. I saw an interview. Like, it is so fucking cool, man. He's a pro skater still.
Well, yeah.
Like, it's full-fledged. Like, everything you can imagine is there. And so he had an accident, like, at his house or whatever. And he literally snapped his femur in two, which is supposed to be the most painful break you can have, right? So then Tony Hawk responds to his message with just, like, a fucking picture of his, like, snapped femur. And then he was like, Tom Segura was like, God damn it. Like, this guy's, like, making me look like a pussy.
Like,
you know?
how am I going to outdo this guy?
You know? But yeah, dude. I just love extreme sports, man. Dude, they're fucking awesome, dude. I want to pull up another video from the same X Games 13, which has been a long time. But there were so many world records that were broken during this one, and it was really cool to be able to watch it live or whatever. But the next one is Travis Pastrana, and I won't say what he does, but I'll give a little bit of a background before we watch the video. His entire team had no idea what he was going to do, and he was the first person to ever do it. And he prepared and trained, and he had never, what you're about to see, he had never done on an actual like ramp. He'd done it in like foam pits and stuff like that, being very safe, but he'd just never done it like raw.
And they didn't want him to do it either.
Yeah, and because they were discussing it like weeks out, like, hey, can I perform this trick? And they were like, no, it's just too dangerous.
Yeah.
Like you fuck this up, you're gonna die. You know what I mean? So he doesn't tell him, and in the last minute, he makes that decision to do it. I think he was down on the scorecards, and he was like, fuck it, I'm going for gold. Which he got after this. So, all right, man, let's go ahead and play that shit.
Guys, we've been hearing all these rumors that Travis is going to go for something huge. Body armor on Trav, all signs point to a double. Are we going to see it?
The problem is if you crash, you die. Well, not die, but you're not going to be happy about it. So, Dad, it's okay. Mom, stop crying.
Mom, I love you. If anything goes wrong, I'm just out here to live my life and have fun. How do you say that to your mom, Trav?
Actually, I feel really confident about it. It's just if it goes wrong, it goes really wrong. So, we'll see.
Because he knows what he's about to do.
It is time for history. If you are not standing up at home, I would get off the couch. Every rider in the house is watching. The world is watching as Travis Pastrana, everybody in this house, is now standing up and cheering on the 199. Go Travis!
I bet you got to feel like king of the fucking world after that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good scene, man. Him walking on top of that mound, like ripping his helmet off and just throwing it up in the air, man. Like, God. But I remember watching that live, and I was like, I was on the edge of my couch, dude. I was like, oh, shit. You know? But yeah, Travis Pastrana's a bad motherfucker, man. Like, that was dope, man. God, that was such a good X Games, man. Like, it was back when... it was simpler times. It was simpler times. There was only two genders.
That too.
Bathrooms weren't an issue.
You knew what bathroom you were going to. You knew what you were going to find in there.
But yeah, man, it was dope, dude, watching that. And I was like, fuck, dude. And he, like, prepared, like, a long time. But, like, I think, like, his team... he never acknowledged prior to doing it that he was going to do it, but they knew. Like, when he made that announcement, like, hey, he just basically told him, he's like, I didn't come here for a bronze medal. Like, I'm walking away with a gold. And and I think his mom probably knew. That's why she was, like, crying and freaking out, you know? So, you know? But, yeah, dude, I bet that feeling right there, I don't think there's a drug in the world that probably compares to that feeling.
Yeah.
That's probably why those guys keep doing it and keep going back, you know, to compete and stuff, dude, because it's probably like, was that Shaun White had fucking, I don't know, 30 gold medals or some shit, you know? I didn't actually like that guy at first, like Shaun White.
He's a snowboarder, right?
Yeah, he is. And because I was never big, because we just didn't have a snow where we were at, so I was never into like snowboarding. Yeah. And so all this hype was coming out about him, and I was like, I don't know. But then, so he went pro in snowboarding, got all these gold medals, all these competitions, won a shit ton in the X Games, where he got super famous. And then he turned around and became a professional skateboarder. And I remember watching like his early competitions, and I was like, oh, dude, you're not on these guys' level, like, at all. He came back like the next year, and I was like, holy shit, brother, you just a fucking athlete all around, man. But, Yeah, those dudes are fucking wild, man. I really think we need to go. We need to go to the next X Games, man. We need to get tickets and just go watch that shit, dude.
Yeah.
You know, might watch someone die. You know, this is where people come to die. You know, but it's just cool watching like world records be broke and shit like that. Because like I remember, you know, and you know, like when we were kids, like Tony Hawk landing a 900, like that was a huge deal, right? And so just goes up, hits the ramp, drops in a half pipe, he gets air, spins 900 degrees, lands, right? I can't remember how many times it took him to do it. It was outside like the framework of the competition. I think he was just seeing if he could do it at the time, if I remember right. I think it was like 20 something tries. And then he finally lands it and just shatters the world record for that. But the X Games have gotten so crazy that now like 900s have become commonplace, and then people have even gone to do like 1080s and shit.
Which that's weird. It's like you think, I don't know, man, like it's weird because it's like the human body hasn't evolved, so like the equipment is still the same, so they're just building bigger ramps and shit.
Because, like, I would imagine they're probably increasing gaps, like adding more
like to allow more airtime.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I mean, like, they're still using a fucking skateboard.
Yeah, dude. Because if you go and compare, like, the first X Games to, like, what they're doing now, brother, it's, like, night and day.
And then if you get into the fucking, all the Red Bull shit, dude, like, they had a goddamn half pop fucking 20,000 feet up in the air with hot air balloons, and they were skating off of it.
It was a bowl, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they had, like, a BMXer, and he's, like, hitting the rail.
Oh, there's more than one then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw a BMXer doing it.
Dude, I watched one today. It was a half pipe, and it was a skateboarder. He fucking hit it, did a fucking trick, and then just flipped off the edge and just fell, and then fucking pulled a parachute and just landed on the ground.
Dog, that is the wildest shit. Like,
yeah.
It's nuts.
Crazy.
You have to have nuts of fucking steel to do that shit.
You can't care about dying. Like, you really can't. Because...
Yeah, I wonder who was doing it, man.
I don't know.
You know, fuck, dude. But when we talked about like last episode or two ago, man, like there's no way I'd jump out of a fucking plane. Like even right now, like you know, I still skate, I carve and stuff. I don't fuck with rails and stairs and all that shit anymore or anything like that. But dog, like you could not. No, there's no way. Like I'll drop a 14-foot half pipe today. Fine, whatever, no big deal. Do some grinding, basic shit. Nothing, because I just don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
But there's no fucking way I would, which is terrifying to some people. Like some people would be like, there's no way I could get up. I mean, 14 feet doesn't sound that high until you get up there and you realize you got about
But if you don't have
got about
skill,
6 foot of a straight
you know
drop.
There's a 100% chance you're just gonna fall and grind your fucking face off whenever you go. Like me, if I had, they were like, do this, we're gonna blow your fucking brains out. You can jump out of a plane or drop in on 14-foot half pipe. I'm taking the fucking plane.
Really?
Dude, I will have zero fucking probability chance of fucking landing any goddamn trick off fucking half. Like,
holy shit,
dude, there's no way I'll jump out of a fucking airplane.
Damn. There's no way you get me jump out of a fucking plane though, dude. Like I'd be like, I'll take the half pipe all day. You know? What's cool is like you can see it when people finally get the nerve to like drop them for like the first time or whatever. Because vert's just hard because it's just literally a straight drop.
Yeah.
And you have to like full send to go into it.
Yeah, you can't hesitate. Like,
because then you're just gonna fall.
Yeah.
Right. And so even if people stick it and they get down and they're like, cool, but then the thing is you have the other side you have to come up. So if you don't even know what you're doing, like so it's funny because people usually get fucked up on the back end more than they do starting out. Because if you fuck up starting out, it's just a slide. You're fine.
Yeah.
You know? And then it's kind of weird, like, getting used to, like, falling into the ramp. Because if you learn to, like, fall into the ramp the right way, like, you'll never get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know? When you do shit like Jake Brown where you pull away, yeah, that's how you end up blowing your shoes off. you know what I mean? Dude, that's still fucking, God, you imagine, dude, like, how much that's got to hurt? But, I don't know. But I looked up tickets for, like, the X Games, man, the last one. Or it might have been the one before last. I can't remember. And I was looking up tickets, and those things are not cheap, man. I found like it was like the top tier like package or whatever, which included like basically damn near front row seats, meet and greets, photographs, all that shit, like drinks included, like all this stuff, man. And freaking, I want to say it was almost like $1,000. And I'm thinking like, oh, like $1,000 for what, like 3-4 days, whatever, depending on, I think they have other events around it, like entertainment and shit. Yeah. And then, no, it was $1,000 like a day.
Fuck.
And I was like, God dang, man. So I don't know. I think you can get like cheap seat tickets, a couple $100, but then it's like, you have to typically fly out somewhere like Los Angeles or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's the traveling and the hotel expenses and shit. But we should go, man. I'd be down to go to the next one for sure, man. That'd be dope. Watch some world records get shattered or whatever. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I prefer to not go to Los Angeles, but
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of like, fuck, man. Why you guys keep having that shit? Dude, have that shit in Texas, man.
Right?
Do it in Austin.
Like, LA's a goddamn shithole. Why you keep doing
Nobody wants to go
it's
there.
It's a goddamn homeless immigrant camp. Like,
I can't
get
remember.
out of here.
Was it the last one or the one before that? One of them was in LA. I can't remember off the top of my head, man. But and that was one thing when I was looking at like getting tickets. I was like, I don't know if I want to deal with this shit, man. Like, fucking just dealing with LA, you know what I mean? So, but whatever. They just need to start doing that shit in Texas, man. But it's also hot as fuck, so they'd probably do it in like, I don't know.
Yeah, true. Because hell, it's in the summertime. Yeah.
So I don't know. I did want to bring up too, man. Just kind of like pivot off of our extreme sports for the time being, which I love talking about. So I could be here all day talking about it. But fucking. Shane Gillis, man. I was reading in the news. Shane Gillis, because you remember he got fired from SNL, right?
Yeah.
Well, he got canceled.
Before he even did shit on there.
Yeah,
they brought him up there to...
He got hired on a Friday. He was fired on a Monday.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, for a weekend. Because he got canceled during that, like, bullshit Stop Asian Hate movement or whatever. And, which they just used him as a scapegoat.
And I still don't understand that shit, but whatever. Keep going. I don't understand Asian hate, personally. I just don't get it.
Like, do you want me to go down this rabbit hole with you, brother?
I mean, I don't understand why people don't like Asians, but like, what do they do, and who was actually hating on Asians?
There was a few events that occurred where people of Asian ethnicity, right? Not like a specific like Chinese or Japanese, Korean. Pick your dozens of Southeast Asian countries, where allegedly, according to like mainstream media, like attacked for being Asian, and it was centered around like all the COVID shit, right? Like basically blaming them for
the
COVID.
Chinese flu.
Yeah, for the Wuhan wheeze, the Kung flu, all that shit. So they were tying to that, and it became this whole thing on like Twitter, and it was like trending, and it became this movement called Stop Asian Hate. Now the thing.
So that was just some blown out of proportion bullshit.
It was. And then when you start looking at like the facts and you really like pull statistics and stuff. Because, like, in society, all right, this is probably going to lose us a few subscribers. So, like, in society, especially right now, like, everyone assumes, like, oh, you're white. Like, you're, how do I word this? You got, like,
a privileged bastard.
Yeah, you have a lot of privilege. Like, there's income, you know what I mean? There's education, like, all this stuff. They immediately assume that like, oh, you just have this privileged lifestyle and you're doing really well, right, for the most part. And especially talking about the monetary side of it, like the money, if you go and look at the statistics on it, there is one demographic that outperforms the white community, and it's Asians in America.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for the median household income. Yeah.
I think there's someone ahead of us. I think there's more than one ethnicity ahead of us now.
So this was actually this data was probably like a couple years old, but I remember looking it up, and I want to say the average median household income was $10,000 to $15,000 more. And then if you look at the rate at which like their children go to college and graduate and what their children study, it's completely night and day. So when they was trying to jump on the whole bandwagon of like acting like they were like a disenfranchised group or some shit, I was like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, they're going to get mad because typically they parent their children better than most other races, including white people too. They hold them to a higher standard. They're big on family. They're big on community.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. And then and for the longest time, that's why you never heard anything really out of it. Out of like Asian American communities, is because like they just worked their ass off. They fucking they didn't bitch about it, and they own businesses.
Probably because most of that shit didn't fucking affect them. Like It was the same thing with people getting pissed off about changing Native American names on sports teams and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's fucking
the Indians
stupid.
didn't give a shit.
Yeah, if anything, a lot of them advocated to not change.
Yeah, they were like, this is our one thing that they like still brings us into the mainstream. Like, don't take that away.
And so like, what it was around that time, it was becoming very popular to attach to a group and to be a victim, and that was literally what the whole Stop Asian Hate movement was.
I feel like,
in my opinion, from what I saw.
the whole Stop Asian Hate thing was perpetuated by white people. I feel like the Asians,
white liberal media.
Yeah, the Asians. I feel like they didn't give a shit about it because it
100%.
really wasn't true. But typical white person, stupid ass shit.
Yeah. Because, like, now, I'm not saying, like, does fucking racism not exist? Do hate crimes never happen? No, not by any means. Like, I saw shit. There was shit that did absolutely happen. You know what I mean? Like, there's crazy people everywhere. But the thing is like, it was just blown way out of proportion, man. And so, unfortunately, Shane Gillis was caught in the fucking middle of this. And which I love his story because he's been vindicated like 100%.
Oh
on
yeah,
this shit.
Yeah.
So he has a podcast called Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast on. You can get it on YouTube real easily. It's funny, and I think they've been doing it for like 10 years or some shit, man.
I mean, Shane's funny as shit,
and he's been doing like stand-up comedy for a long time. Well, what had happened is Now, his podcast was very raw. Like, they go to, like, a whole nother level than even, like, we do, you know? Well, maybe not our shorts, but, like, just the normal dialogue and shit. Like, like, how we make jokes in our shorts, they'll make jokes similar to that. Just talking, like, off the cuff, right? Because they're both comedians, too, right? And so what had happened is he gets hired at SNL. By the time he gets hired at SNL, he already had, like, I don't even know, like, over 300 hour-plus long episodes recorded and, like, published, right? And so, because cancel culture was, like, the in thing to do now. Which is funny because now anyone who takes part in cancel culture is, like, almost immediately discredited.
Well, yeah.
Which I do like.
It's a fucking boy who cried wolf scenario.
Yeah. And so, anyway, they go and they start listening to shit and they're like, oh, he said all this crazy shit. Now, he would say, like, taking out of context would sound like the most racist shit in the world. But what it was is, like, he was using these things in the context of jokes, right? So he used racial slurs, of course. He would impersonate accents. He would talk about stereotypes. It was all hilarious. And he kept it pretty, like, evenly diversified. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like he wasn't singling any one race out or ethnicity or whatever.
You know, and then so he used some racial slurs about the Asian community. I mean, I think he said like chink or some shit like that. And so then some douchebag journalist, like, who had like some stupid ass moderate following on Twitter, published all this shit, I guess, and gained some traction. And then SNL was like, no, we can't do this. So they go and they fire Shane Gillis on the weekend that they hired him. And then they literally gave his job to another comedian, which just happened to be an Asian dude. And it was like the first Asian dude they'd ever given like a full-time acting slot to. So he actually brought up a good point. He was like, one, why did it take you so long to do this?
Yeah.
And two, like, you're just trying to virtue signal and make a point here.
100%.
Like, we're not racist. You know what I mean?
Fired the white guy to make room for an Asian person.
So then Shane, like, deals for like a year. Like, he's dealing with like all this shit, and like he's losing gigs. Like, he's got like no money. He's just like, fuck, dude. Like, what's gonna happen? So he gets picked up. Joe Rogan helps him out. Like a bunch of comedians, they get together.
He goes on Theo shortly after that too.
And he just owns it. He never apologizes,
because there's no reason to. Because he didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, exactly. And
that's where they fucking get you. If you ever
apologize,
if you apologize, that acknowledges that you agree that you were wrong. Even if you so if you weren't wrong, do not apologize.
Fuck no. And so
if we ever apologize, this is some fucking AI shit, so don't believe it because it ain't us.
I ain't apologizing for shit.
Yeah.
You know,
deep fake.
We don't edit shit and we ain't apologize for shit. And we don't delete fucking comments. I'm tired of hearing that shit.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Everyone, because it's YouTube, man. Like, they just pull.
It's like, why would I ever want to delete a comment whenever that helps our algorithm? Like, keep them coming.
Doesn't make
if you
any
want
sense.
To say that I look like a fucking idiot.
Talk all this shit in the world,
for it, dude. Like, I don't care. Like, keep feeding it. I'll try to egg you on and like feed.
9 99% of our comments are just hate. It's just like directed towards us.
And it's funny.
It's usually based on physical appearance.
Yeah.
Because there's no other argument to have.
What pisses me off is no one else has their fucking face on the internet, so I
know.
can't make that shit. I just gotta make up stuff about them. Depending on my mood, I'll either answer positively in a ridiculous fashion or just call them stupid in some roundabout way that I don't get blocked from fucking YouTube.
Yeah. Misinformation is a word I'm fucking tired of hearing.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, all right. So back to Shane Gillis. Just start ranting about our shit for a little bit, but so anyway, like, so then he starts gaining like traction, and then he pays to like self-produce a special he puts on YouTube entirely for free. He does some sketch comedy that catches traction on top of that, and he starts to do really, really good, man. Like, he just had a Netflix special, all this stuff, and he's blowing up, and he's big. Everyone knows who Shane Gillis is.
Like, him getting canceled also brought him, because then everyone even if they hated the guy, they went to his shit and watched it, and then they were like, oh damn, this dude's funny as fuck.
Yes.
And then he got fans off of that.
He even said that. He said it was like a significant increase in the amount of subscribers.
Yeah, I think he was on Theo. He said that his their podcast, it either increased by 2 or 3 times the amount of viewers and hours that they'd been getting off of that. Just after that.
And to put it in perspective, they're the #1 like most subscribed to Patreon account.
Yes.
And I believe they have 70,000 subscribers, and
which is insane.
They only charge $1 a month. So that means just from that alone, they're getting $70,000 a month. To just put that in perspective.
And that's like ass wiping money to that dude at that point. Like, oh, dude, did you see he just signed a sponsorship deal with Bud Light?
Yeah. And he never backed down off of it.
No, he drank that shit the whole time.
Which fucking pisses me off, dude, because at least like, we stood by those motherfuckers. I stood by those motherfuckers the entire time, and they never said shit to me. They don't respond to corporate emails. That's what I found, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it. I'm glad they did.
Yeah, that's funny.
You know, but that's kind of cool, you know, but maybe that's what it takes to turn that image around, you know. So, but
true.
But fucking so anyway, I guess, you know, bring it all back full circle. SNL officially asked him to host an episode of Saturday Night Live, and I believe he said he's gonna do it. But damn, bro, I don't know. Would you do it if you were him?
I would demand a large amount of money.
I would make it hurt.
I would half-heartedly do it and then just shit on him as soon as it was fucking over, too. Be like, yeah, I went on that goddamn garbage hole Saturday Night Live. I'm never doing that bullshit again. Just shit.
Like demand a sum of money where it hurts.
Yeah.
And they write the check, like they're handshaking or something, like $1 million or some shit. You know, they slide it across. The script, because it's all scripted on there. So all the jokes there get vetted and stuff. Like, I don't even consider it to be real comedy, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because most of the actors that you see, they don't even write their own shit.
No, it's just
teams of writers that do them. Yeah. And it's like, just remember this in performance. So I don't even really consider a lot of them to be all that good, to be honest with you. But I was more of a Mad TV guy growing up anyway. But fucking like, I would demand a large sum of money, and then I would turn in a script to them, be like, hey, this is what I'm going to joke about. And it would be good. It'd be funny. But I would show up and read my script, which would be different. Like, from theirs, I would get no laughs. I would make it painful. And then I would leave. Like, you know, and then I would just talk shit about them nonstop. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess, you know, like a holistic view or whatever. I guess it says a lot about him as a person, being like, hey man, like,
you're right.
You know,
he's a better man than us.
Yeah, because I'd be like, go fuck yourself.
It's got its pros and cons, just like anything else. I mean, the positive, that's gonna bring more eyes to him. Obviously, it's more beneficial for him to do it than to not do it.
Because like I think SNL, even to this day, they get like, I looked it up a while back. It's like well over 1 million like active viewers every episode they air. I didn't realize it was that much.
I'm surprised it's that much.
I think some of them I said it was some of them I watched, it was like 1.8 million, shit like that. I was like, God damn, dude. But it was around the time like we were finding out that like CNN, like I think they had like one day where they had 45,000 people who watched their channel.
Yeah.
You know, so I was like, really? So I started looking into like other stuff to kind of see.
Because Joe Rogan went hard on him on that. He was like, I get millions of views every episode, every
18
day.
18 million followers, dude.
Like they get 40,000 for a like one of the top networks.
It's wild if you are just like legit.
Yeah.
It seems like people just like it, especially if you have a sense of humor about shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But,
If you have a fucking open mind.
But I think if Shane Gillis goes on SNL and I hope he just wrecks, like just sends it, murders, funniest fucking host they've ever had in their life, and then he just walks out of there and they're like,
never deals with them again.
We fucked up. That's the biggest fucking fuck you.
Maybe that's what his game is.
Could be. And I mean, he writes all his own shit, but like if I was in that scenario, I'd call like my fucking top 4 funniest friends and be like, I'll pay for the fucking, I don't know, like beach house, but we're all gonna sit in here for the next 2 days and we're gonna write the funniest shit you've ever heard in your life, dude. So I look forward to it, man. I think he's gonna sell it, dude. Like 100%. So
yeah, I think like you say, like if he makes them regret their decision, that'll be like the ultimate win for him.
Yeah, man. yeah. Hey, man, maybe it's all coming full circle, and that's what it's getting down to. You know what I mean? So it's just gonna be.
That would be nice if that was like the beginning of a cultural revolution where people stop bitching about everything and just let freedom of speech kind of
freedom of speech, man. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. That's what it is, man. 2024 is the year of free speech, man.
Woo.
I'm calling it.
I sure hope so.